Hi, welcome to the video on theory of computation. My name is Hera Shaheen. Today I am going to start this theory of computation, and in this video I will give you introductions about theory of computation and basic things. What are the basic things we use in theory of computations. Before starting this topic, I would like to tell you that if you subscribe my channel, you will get the links of my new uploaded videos automatically. So subscribe my channel, and also if you like my videos, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so now I'm starting the topic. What is theory of computation or automata theory? The very basic thing about this is what is symbol. Symbol can be anything. Okay, symbol can be anything like A, B, 0, 1, 1, and so on. And the next thing is alphabet. Alphabet is a finite set or finite collection of these symbols. Alphabet is a finite collection of these symbols. It can be like A, B, or 0, 1, or A, B, C, D, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 9. 0 to 9, A, B, 0, 1, or A, B, C, D, or like that, etc. What I mean to say that alphabet is a given symbol which can be used in your strings in a language. Now, what is string and language? Okay. So, alphabet is what is given to you as a set of input symbols. You can make your strings based on these symbols only. That is known as alphabet. Okay. Suppose you are given this alphabet. This. What is alphabet is? Suppose A, B. And you are asked to form a string using these symbols. It can be of which can be of length 2. So, what are the strings that can be formed using these symbols? A of length 2 means only 2 symbols can be any string. A, B, B, A, B, B. Okay? A, B, B, A, B, B. What I told you, that you have to make a string of length 2 over this alphabet A, B. This is alphabet for this example I am taking. Okay, it is not necessary that this is the only string possible. I had just this is the string possible for the given example. I told you that I want the string of over this alphabet of length 2. I have not mentioned anything that whether it should start from A or whether it should end with A, whether it should start with B, whether it should end with B. Okay, so it means that you are having 2 length, and your alphabet, in your alphabet there are 2 symbols. So each position can be occupied by either A or B, by either A or B. It means for each position you have 2 options, A or B, A or B. So 2 into 2. So what is it? 4. Therefore, for length 2, you have 2 options possible. For length 2, you have to find that you find the strings of length 2. How many strings are possible? 4. What are they? A, B, B, B. Okay. If I tell you that you have to form length of string 3 length string over this alphabet only, A comma B. Then for each position, here also I have not mentioned anything that whether A should be at the beginning or B should be at the beginning or C should be at the beginning, or any position. I am not mentioning that this specific letter should be there or this specific symbol should be there. So what you have to do, you have any two options for each position. Here also you can take A, B. Here you can take A or B. Here you can also take A or B. It means for each position you have two options. 2, 2, 2. Oh, how many strings are possible then? 2 to the power of 3, well, that is 8. And if I ask you what are the strings possible of 3 length, here I have told you how many combinations or how many strings are possible is 8. But if I ask you what are the strings possible of length 3 with this alphabet A comma B, then what will be there? Then A, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, A, B, A. I am taking from this only. You can do any way. It is as you wish. I am taking from this, that assuming that A is the second and third position, and I am occupying A, B with these things. Okay. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, and then A, B, B. All are unique. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is B. Okay. A, B, B, B. So these are 8 strings possible of length 3 with this alphabet A comma B. Okay. So now if I ask how many strings can be possible of length 4 using this alphabet A comma B only, then also, where is my duster? Then also, how many strings possible? You have 4 length string. 4 length string means the length of string. Here length of string is 2. Here length of string is 3. Now you have to find the length 4 length string possible with this alphabet A comma B. So for each position you have only 2 symbols, A and B. A and B. It means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 to the power of 4. And 16 strings are possible. Okay, and so on. If I ask you how many, one thing more, I am saying these things, I am not writing. You write it in your notes. Just pause the video, what I am speaking, you pause the video and write it in your notes. Because I cannot write everything on the board. You just pause the video and write it in your notes. Okay. If I ask of n length, if I ask you that your string is of length n and you are having this symbol A comma B, this is alphabet, and how many symbols are there in your alphabet? 2. So for each position you have just 2 symbols. And how many what is the length of this string? N. So what will be the number of strings possible? 2 to the power of n. How many strings are possible? 2 to the power of n. Okay. So just like that, if I ask you that your alphabet is now A, B, C, then how many strings possible with of this alphabet? How many strings are possible using this alphabet of length n? Then your answer will be 3 to the power of n. If I ask you how many strings are possible of length 2 using this alphabet, then 3 to the power of 2. 3 to the power of 2. If I ask you how many strings are possible of length 3 using this alphabet A, B, C, then 3 to the power of 3 and so on, and length and 3 to the power of n. Okay? This is how many strings possible. And if they ask you in the exam, if they ask you what are the strings possible, then you have to think of these things. Okay? If this is of length 2, this is of length 3. They will not ask you more than that. And even if they ask in the exam, I am talking about the competitive exams like NET and GATE, then you have to think of this. Now take another example. And if they ask you what if they ask you that your alphabet is now 0, 1, and now what are the strings possible of length 2? Here also you will think of it like A and B. How you had done using A comma B. Then also here also the strings possible is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. 4 strings. These are just symbols. Okay. Symbols can be anything. I told you it can be even pictures also. But it will be distinct pictures. Okay. If one is given as this, then other should be like this. Okay. So you have to form the strings of this symbol. What are given in your alphabet? Here alphabet is this. So you have to form your strings using these symbols only which are given in your alphabet. Here I am asking of length 2. Then how many strings are possible again? 2 to the power of 2, which is 4. If I ask you that how many strings are possible over this string, over this alphabet 0, 1 of length 3, then again 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. Why 2 to the power of 3? Because there are only 2 symbols in this alphabet. If there are 3 symbols in your alphabet, then how many strings are possible? 3 to the power of n, where n is what? Number of length, where n is the length of your string. Okay? So now we'll move on to language. I'm erasing this. You pause the video and note it down, and what I had told you, I had not written everything. Then go back to that point, listen to that, and pause the video and then write it everything in your notes. Okay? Now we'll see what is language. Language is the description which is given for your set of strings. Suppose you are given that your alphabet is sigma is used to denote your alphabet. In all theory of computations or grammar, you have seen in your compiler design also, sigma is used to denote your alphabet, or you can say your input symbols. Okay, what is it? You write it in your notes that sigma is used to denote your alphabet. A comma B, and you have to write the set of all the strings possible, over the alphabet A comma B, where your string starts with A, or you have to write the set of all strings whose length is 2. Set of all strings of length 2. Then what you will write? A, B, 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 this. When your problem is given in this form, set of all strings of length 2, then you have to write it like this. This is known as your language. Okay, it will tell you that these are the strings possible in your language. Anything other than this is not in your language. If I say A, whether this string is present in this language? No. This language is very important when you design your automata. And this paper, Theory of Computation, what you have to do? You have to design your automata. Okay, so what is this? You have to show everything, that what are the possible, what are the strings acceptable by your automata, and also which are the strings which are not acceptable by your automata. That is automata theory. Your automata will show that these are the strings which are acceptable, and these are the things which are not acceptable. And how we do this? There is one initial state which is denoted by this, and final state which is denoted by this. There can be many final states, but there is only one initial state. Just note it down, there can be many final states and one initial state. And in the next video we'll see details about this, how we design our automata. And in this video we were discussing about introduction to automata, theory of computations and automata theory. Okay, that's all for today. We will see more things in the next video. If you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.